and welcome to the House of Vizsla, where we talk anything and everything Star Wars. Welcome back to This Is the Way, the Mandalorian recap and review for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming this May. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Can't really complain.
Today we have a guest with us, Zane from the Sith Dominion Podcast. So,
Excited to have you, Zane.
Excited to be on.
Yeah,
how many
good stuff.
podcast-related things have you recorded this week?
This is number like 3 or 4.
Nice.
So, feeling like
Yeah,
Andrew
you've been
right
on
now.
it.
So,
Yeah.
So, episode 8 of season 1, we had Dr. Dan on, the host of the Sith Dominion Podcast. It was cool having him on, and then I joined your podcast for an episode. And now we're having you on. First question is, how did you get into Star Wars?
Well, for those who don't know our channel, obviously the host is my dad, right? So Star Wars has been in our family forever, but the biggest way to answer this is that every Sunday morning, you'd wake up, you'd go downstairs, you'd smell the coffee my dad's making, and right on the big screen is one of the Star Wars movies. That's just how it always was.
Cool.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
It does.
Heck yeah.
And then, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Now that one is the easiest question, but the most divisive question for a lot of other people. I could go and I could say Empire, I could say Return of the Jedi, but I'd be lying to myself if I didn't say it was Revenge of the Sith. Easily the best one.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good choice.
Seems to be the general consensus among us, too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I love that.
It's always like, oh, someone asks you what's your favorite Star Wars movie, and then you're like, they're all no favorites if you like all of them, so you have to like come up with something on the spot. So you say whatever's on the top of your brain. So
yeah,
no, that's real. That's real.
And Rogue One is one that pops up quickly.
Oh, easily.
So.
I just rewatched it. It was so good.
Yeah. The best Disney movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, one of them. And then tell us about the Sith Dominion Podcast from your point of view. We already got it from your dad's point of view. So,
well, I mean, the Sith Dominion Podcast, we try to stay kind of on the dark side of things, the Sithy sides of things, as he says. But we try to take it from these perspectives and kind of throw it into more of a real life sort of point of view. At least that's our goal. Usually we end up talking about the Cowboys for 45 minutes. And then at the very end, we're talking about, I don't know, the Aggies. But in the middle, we're usually discussing, some random topic, but always trying to point out like the dark side things and show why the Jedi are bad, obviously, because they're bad. The Sith are way better. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of how I see it.
And then, who is your favorite Mandalorian?
Mandalorian. Ooh, I haven't thought about that question yet. If I had to, that's an easy question. I don't know what I'm saying. If you're a big fan of video games, then you would know what I'm talking about. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Shae Vizsla is my favorite Mandalorian. Yeah. Going old school with that.
Yeah. Nice, dude.
And then favorite Sith.
Favorite Sith. Dang.
Good question.
That's tough. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna go with Darth Revan. He's always just been such a amazing Sith. He did become a Jedi again, and that was kind of stupid, but no, he has such a good, powerful. He has such a powerful story, and it's just
yeah,
so cool.
Awesome.
And then Any other questions do you Fives echoed have?
I don't have any other questions. Those were all good questions.
Zane, you've got any questions for us before we start the recap?
Can I just hear what all of y'all's favorite Star Wars characters are in general? Just
Okay. Sure, yeah. I'll go first, I guess, since I'm already talking. My favorite Star Wars character is Anakin Skywalker. It seems like an easy answer, but I just love his story arc, his redemption. From your point of view, it's not his redemption, but
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah, he has so much aura as Darth Vader. He's just my favorite character. So
Heck
yeah.
Love that.
Yeah,
What about you guys?
I would go Ezra Bridger. Not. Yes, he's a Jedi. He's an animated character, so not many people know him. But I think he actually truly figured out what it actually meant to be a Jedi, and not, oh, I can use the Force, but learn the qualities that make a good Jedi. Not that Anakin Skywalker or Luke Skywalker are good Jedis and are amazing.
Yeah.
Hayden was an amazing mentor to Ezra. And then just seeing him in Ahsoka be like, yeah, I will just use the Force. I don't need a lightsaber to fight. So.
Good stuff.
Heck yeah. Love that.
I'd say mine's probably R2D2. I just love the little chaos gremlin. But yeah.
Heck yeah. There's something about
Nice.
those little droids, a bunch of them are war criminals you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like
crazy.
every third one that appears in the Clone Wars is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
And I
Yeah,
think
of course.
it's time to get into our main discussion, which is
right.
Mandalorian chapter 13 or season 2 episode 5 called The Jedi. But
all right.
Obi-Wan once thought as you do.
so this episode aired November 27th, 2020 for a runtime of 45 minutes. Directed and written by Dave Filoni. Starring Padro Pascal and Rosario Dawson. And it was a pretty cool episode. Watched it earlier today. So recap of what happened, because most people don't rewatch episodes of TV show before a movie comes out about it. So this is why this exists. But we start on Corvus, Ashoka Tano, this mystery figure with lightsabers, is there attacking the planet that is controlled by Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth, who basically forces the citizens there to just feel everyone complete, lockdown. You may be kidnapped and used as bait for stuff. So not a great place to live. And Din Djarin and the child ends up going there from Bo-Katan. And yeah. When Din Djarin gets there, he goes to the magistrate and the guards there, and they were like, yeah, come on in. You're a bounty hunter. We've got someone for you to get. This Jedi Ashoka Tano, who's out in the forest. And that's doesn't go to plan.
Well, I mean, if you ask Mace Windu, this episode should be titled "The Citizen."
Mm. Okay.
That's funny.
But also,
do that.
apparently, the entrance to the city was based off of some of the original concept art for the original Star Wars movie.
Damn.
And actually, Ahsoka's white lightsabers were also from the concept art.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember there's like one of the original posters of the original Star Wars movie. It shows Luke holding the lightsaber up, and it's just a white beam of light. So
And apparently, this isn't the first time that the Mandalorians borrowed from that, because the ice spiders from a few episodes ago were also from the original concept art.
Nice.
Interesting.
Dang.
Who
I'm
knew,
gonna-
bro?
So, the lot of concept art gets recycled back from just original trilogy and afterwards into new projects.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, and also is the Mandalorian's really good at bringing stuff from video games or books. So, like, the two droids that Elspeth has guarding her are based on droids from the Knights of the Old Republic series. I forget which exact video game it was, but one of them. And then the guards are armed with A350 blasters, which blasters from that same series were used in Andor, but they're like the A300 series.
Mm-hmm.
No, Rogue One, not Andor. My mistake.
Okay.
I think
They're the same thing.
Wow.
when
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I saw when Mando was walking through the city, one of the droids walking past him, I think might be similar to one of the droids that was in Jabba's palace, boning one of the droid's feet off or something.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know if I caught that, but
But that
worth noting.
could be just a glimpse from it. So
Mm-hmm.
Probably common enough droid model, though, that there's a possibility.
Yeah. And then Din Djarin meets up with Ashoka Tano, and Ahsoka starts attacking him and was like, Bo-Katan told me to find you. I'm looking for a Jedi for this reason. And Ahsoka was like, oh, that creature behind you? Yes. And Ahsoka was able to figure out, just communicate with the child, and reveals what his true name, Grogu, and explain that he was trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant and survived Order 66, but memories are clouded by the trauma and fear of Order 66. And Ahsoka tries to attempt to bring out some of that training out, but finds that Grogu actually has a strong attachment to Din Djarin and has some deep feels that make it vulnerable to the dark side of the Force. And Ahsoka's like, I don't really want to train him, echoing a lesson that she has learned from another Jedi, her master, Anakin Skywalker, who fell to the dark side and was redeemed later. but instead offers Din another path. But this path involves, hey, help me free the city, I'll tell you where to go. So they free the city, epic fight, which was cool. Just Ahsoka gets there and they're like, and throws a pauldron like, your bounty hunter's toast. And just starts running away, and then Din Djarin shows up.
Yeah, midway through the fight, we actually see another reference to other Star Wars material. We see a Loth cat in the city.
Really?
We also see
Yeah, I believe the cat startled one of the guards.
we also see Morai, the guardian angel board of Ahsoka from Clone Wars. Too.
To be specific, it's called a convor owl.
Oh,
and,
okay. I was wondering.
And Ahsoka is confronting Morgan Elsbeth because she is connected to this big bad guy that Ahsoka's looking for, which is
It's my guy.
Grand
The Grand.
Admiral.
The Admiral. The Thrawn.
Oh yeah.
So
Why is Ahsoka looking for him?
because
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
we at the end of Rebels, Ezra Bridger goes out into hyperspace with Thrawn, and
Spoilers for Rebels, I guess.
hmm
Show's been out so long
yeah,
at this point.
and there's
Go and watch it.
and there's Ahsoka that came out. So like,
I know I should, but
Ahsoka's what, season 5 of Rebels?
and season
pretty
What?
much.
and then season 6 is coming out shortly of Rebels.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Me
Oh
too.
yeah. What date is that set for?
I don't know
Second.
if they've released it. I think they just said like fall.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, it just
Still
says
a while to go.
coming 2026. They haven't actually announced when it'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
But it's probably gonna be once the movie comes out and they handle all that PR nightmare if that starts.
Yeah. That's fair.
Who knows, they might change it depending on how good or bad the movie's received.
Yeah. It'll be interesting because that'll be one of the bigger first projects that Dave Filoni will be putting out as co-president.
That's true.
Maul Shadowlord is coming out
Well,
before
yeah,
anything else this year.
but that
so-
was made. That was like specific. It's probably already done. It was made when Kennedy was still in office. Not that Mando and Grogu
Yeah.
wasn't, but that movie is probably still being edited and
I see.
finalized.
Yeah.
But Ahsoka and Morgan Elsbeth has an epic fight leading to some known thing about Thrawn. That I don't recall Ahsoka ever actually getting the information. But
Well, it's not shown at least.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we get Ahsoka gets the Beskar spear that Morgan Elsbeth had and used to fight Ahsoka. And they free the town. There's a new magistrate of Corvus. and Din Djarin gets the spear, and Ahsoka says, "Go to Tython, a old Jedi temple, and there's like a seeing stone. Have Rogu sit on it. If Rogu chooses and pulls to the Force and chooses a decision, then a Jedi may hear it. But there's not many Jedis in the known galaxy
Right.
at the time.
So the planet of Tython itself is another reference to the expanded universe. And the planet was canonized by some comics once Disney reset the... Well, I just said the word canon. How did I forget that? But yeah, so once Disney reset the canon, it was re-canonized in one of the Dr. Aphra comic books. But this is its first time, not in movie, but in movie or TV show or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that planet being like the starting place for Jedi in SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic, that MMORPG game.
Yeah, I actually have it installed on my computer.
Oh my god, it's so much fun.
I haven't played it in some time, so.
I mean, I haven't played many Star Wars games. The one I do have, I got from a disc, and unfortunately, both the disc and my files for it corrupted. I think I'd only beat like the second level before that happened.
Jeez.
Yeah.
At least it's not your hard drive.
No, that's just someone else from our hall.
Dang,
So
that's sad.
that was my project a couple of days ago. Fixing.
Oh yeah.
It works perfectly well now. So that's an upside.
Nice.
That's the end of the recap. Favorite moments or shots?
I particularly like the fight with the actual Beskar spear. It's just I like a lot of movies where there's like medieval fights too, weapons. So that in particular is one of my favorite scenes. Just Ahsoka fighting the whatever her name is. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Personally for me, other than that fight with scene, which is amazing, there's one shot kind of right as it's starting everything when Ahsoka is behind these two guards and you just see her with her lightsabers pull out the two blades.
Yeah.
That just specific shot is just so beautiful.
It's like a reverse Darth Maul. Like instead of lightsabers going outwards, it's just like like a beam of light coming in and.
Yeah.
Yep, the first time I saw that, I thought it was like, I thought she had both of her lightsabers at the same time. It was just running the blade between them. And I'm like, how do you not damage the inside of the two lightsabers by that?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you could just like outset it a bit and put it on. But also, like you have the Shoto saber and that's shoulder, so like you could turn it on and have that behind, and it's something that was lined up perfectly to get that shot.
Movie magic. Although I guess in this case, TV show magic.
Thought magic.
Yeah. How about you guys?
I like some of the establishing shots on the city and the I wouldn't call that like a bell, more like the gong in the middle, how they ring it to let everyone know. I also really like that in Andor too, so I guess I just like large signal gongs. I don't know.
I liked seeing Ahsoka kind of like mentoring and like with Grogu trying to train and stuff. and seeing just like the compassion for like Order 66 and all that, like you can see like Grogu doesn't speak and it's just a puppet, basic movements, but how much emotion you get from it. That also does include the soundtrack behind it, the Force theme and the different Jedi Force themes that are played in the background also make.
Nice.
Any others?
I think so.
Honestly, I mean, the whole entrance with Ahsoka before she fought Morgan Elsbeth, just seeing her just walk, her two lightsabers are out, almost like it's calling to the cover of the Ahsoka book that Dave Filoni retconned. But just seeing that stance with Ahsoka just seems so her. Plus, I mean, it was a surprise to see her in the first place. No one knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's true. That's true.
And Rosario Dawson does do a good job portraying Ahsoka in live action. And I do know when it was released, there was a lot of backlash, too.
Yeah. I personally think that she is good at Ahsoka, personality-wise and holding herself outside of a fight scene. The only time I ever had maybe she's not for this was when she's fighting Anakin or whatever in Ahsoka. Right.
But also
that's more
Hayden Christensen.
I was going to say, that guy can fight. He's insane. So, of course, it's not going to look the same,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, his famous lightsaber duel with Obi-Wan in Episode 3, they were told to slow down because they were going too fast.
They also had the Nick Gillard choreographing that whole thing. So...
yeah, can't be compared, huh?
Yeah, and I also liked the like when they're on the walls trying to shoot down at Ahsoka, where you just see like she appears over here with her lightsabers, and then disappears into the mist, and then appears over there with her lightsabers. I really like that shot too.
Yeah, I also liked on the Razor Crest, Grogu was up on the by the controls, and then went back, and you saw him reaching out for the Force, and then close up to the one control and back and forth, and then we see him ends up with it, and Din Djarin's like, "This is supposed to stay on the ship."
Yeah.
I have a feeling we'll see that knob quite a few more times.
Yeah. So, what would you rate the episode out of 10 based off of everything else? We've seen most of Mandalorian. It's not like a first watch through. We know what happens next. But what would you rate it?
Yeah, I think I would personally give it like an 8 out of 10. And that's just because compared to a lot of what happened in the third season and a lot of the slow parts in the second and first season, it ranks above a lot of those. It reveals a lot of stuff. We get lightsabers in a Mandalorian show. So, yeah, easily, I think it's about an 8.
Yeah. I would also rank it a little bit higher just because of maybe like an 8.5 or 9, because I do remember while watching season 2 and season 3 of the Mandalorian, my dad or my brother, they would comment, "Oh, what, it's kind of slow, right?" Some of the episodes, they're just like kind of like filler episodes. Not that much happens. So this one, in comparison, is definitely we get Ahsoka, which we haven't seen in a while. There are lightsabers, as you mentioned, which is also a great thing to see. And yeah, that's my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I would also give this one an 8.5. I really liked it. And yeah, like you said, it really didn't feel like one of the filler episodes, like the ice spiders I mentioned earlier. That entire plot line really felt just like a filler plot line.
Mm-hmm.
But this one,
Exactly.
yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, so I would give this a 8. It was the lightsabers was an amazing element of it. And also it's the first time we kind of get lightsaber dueling and fights since the Rise of Skywalker. So
Oh yeah.
it's the first even first appearance of a Jedi too. So and that gives our score to 8.25.
I think you also meant to say The Force Awakens.
Rise
right?
of Nah, since Rise of Skywalker.
What?
Since what?
Hey, it was all released. So
There were some good parts of that movie, okay?
yeah.
There were, yeah.
Some
But
some cool
we're just going
shots.
to endlessly make fun of the last two.
Yeah. Like when Grievous ran off the cliff chasing after Kylo's lightsaber. That was probably the best scene.
Hey, there was some great moments. Just seeing a whole bunch of ships appear out of nowhere.
And if you're like me, trying to identify all those ships.
Yeah, seeing all the animals run across the top of those ships.
And somehow
very
Palpatine
plausible.
returned.
Oh,
How
one of
many
the best
times
lines
have
in
we
the
No, don't
whole
question it. Don't
series.
question it.
How many times have we mentioned it in the last month?
I know,
Many,
I'll be
many
talking with
times.
some other friends, and we'll bring that up too. Like, oh, somehow this returned.
So. That's the end of the Mandalorian part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for Will of the Force.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force. And I fear nothing, for all this, as the Force wills it.
So, we just had the Maul Shadowlord trailer out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna look cool, and looking forward to that. So, forgot to actually say what Will of the Force is. One of us proposes a question, either off the spot or planned, and we have to answer it. There was no here was the options, and then you answer it. There's no changing your answers once you say it. Like if you say something, the next person says something, gives the reason why, and you're like, oh, that makes sense, and you want to switch your answer, you can't. It's set in stone. So, with Maul Shadowlord coming out, do you think there will be more animation projects coming out afterwards if it succeeds, as well as Dave Filoni being co-president and knowing a ton about animation? Or do you think there's going to be more live action shows coming instead? And movies?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there are definitely going to be a lot more animations. I think that they have seen a lot of these live action shows just not do well. You had The Acolyte, which was kind of bad. You had Skeleton Crew, which was amazing, but didn't get a good reception.
Yeah.
You know, Mando season 3, Ahsoka. Although I like the show, a lot of people didn't.
Hmm.
Book of Boba Fett. You know, they've been trying and trying, and then they release something as silly as Lego Rebuild the Galaxy, and it's just popping off and amazing. You know,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
honestly think as long as it succeeds, they're gonna be pushing out more animated content. That's where Dave Filoni's stride is. That's what he does. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Good answer.
also agree with that. More animation stuff. We even saw it how Bob Iger's like, stop making TV shows. They aren't making money. So, and then we then hear a animated show coming, and it does get a lot more attention to it, as well as it's a bit cheaper to make. And you can do 25 episodes for a season way easier than it is make 8.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, and I would agree with you too. Plus, with animation, you're able to go a bit more fantastical than with real life. Because, like, I know, Tiger, you and I were talking with Havoc a little bit ago, and like he mentioned how one of the things he likes about the books over the movies is how much they're able to just do in the books that like even they physically can't do in the movies, even with special effects. But animation is a really good way to solve that problem.
Yeah. Makes sense. I would say that's probably the only logical answer, because given that the mall thing is coming out, and Filoni's background, it just makes sense that there will be more. Of course, that doesn't exclude the possibility that will be more movies after the Mandalorian movie. We see the Starfighter movie, and then apparently Daisy Ridley, her Rey movie. Yeah, hopefully, maybe we'll see.
Hopefully.
And then I don't know if you guys made an episode on it, but I also saw a thing about Kylo Ren,
no,
having
we
a
didn't.
movie possibly.
Yeah, that one.
Um,
That one got completely shut down by Disney.
yeah, unfortunately, but I thought that would have been cool. But anyways, so yeah, I think that there will be mostly animated things.
And with animation, do you think that a direct release to Disney Plus, or try to put it on a Saturday morning night release on Disney Channel, one of Disney's like television slots, to draw more attention to it, to get also a bit of ad revenue from it, but also it makes it more of an event than, oh, time to go on Disney Plus again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do y'all recall if the Bad Batch was ever released on TV?
No.
Because I don't think it was. Like the
No.
last show would have been like Rebels, like
A
normal.
Resistance.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But
What?
like they haven't had a big all-encompassing show in a long time, and the animated stuff they do has all been on Disney Plus. It's cheaper. You don't have to pay for distribution and time slots, which makes it easier. So as much as it would be amazing to actually see it on cable television, I don't foresee that ever happening again.
Yeah. And like me, my family, we never actually got any of Disney's television channels, except for Disney, or no, not even. Yeah, no, we never got any Disney television channels, so I hadn't watched Rebels or Clone Wars up until we got Disney Plus, and I remembered, oh yeah, there are 2 whole animated shows I haven't watched yet.
Right.
So, like, I say that no, they would not release it, just because I've seen, or I've not seen, I've heard of, like, a lot of cable stuff isn't getting as much profit now.
Yeah.
Especially with so many people that already have Disney Plus. Like, I don't remember the last time I watched. I mean, football games, sports stuff. But other than that, I mean, I don't really watch TV other than streaming. So
Yeah, that, and just doing a Google search, most stuff says it's a select few that go on Disney Channel and the other ones, but most go onto streaming directly.
And I've a follow-up to your follow-up. What about, like, doing what they did with Clone Wars and just releasing chunks of episodes on DVDs?
I want to get more DVDs in my collection to watch and keep, because if it does do bad, which sometimes it happens, we see it with the Willow TV show, it's completely gone off the face of Disney Plus, and you lose the walk that hundreds of people walked on and spent that time walking on. So, and you can't support the people doing it when it's up to the overseers of a streaming platform to be like, yeah, this isn't making money, we are taking it down. So, if they do some physical media release stuff, it's always an upside, but the price to get it, I haven't got any other Star Wars physical media yet. I haven't even got the Mandalorian stuff that's on on Blu-ray, because I don't have the money to.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize they released it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I guess for example, I grew up in South America, in Brazil, and so we didn't have much streaming. We had like several hundred DVDs though, because that was like the thing, but now I live in the States and I haven't even bought one DVD here, Well, probably that one Lord of the Rings trilogy one. Yeah. But it was a good deal. It was like $8 for all 3 Lord of the Rings
I was gonna
movies
buy
or
it
something.
before you, so
Yeah. But I just don't see as many of the physical media as I used to. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons.
if we have anything else to add on this, or any other rabbit holes you want to go down.
Well, I mean, like you said about having it, like having DVDs of stuff, like what my family does is we still try to collect DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever's of certain movies or shows or whatever that we like. So like I have all of the Star Wars movies. My dad has a whole collection of Marvel stuff. I don't even know what all it's in there. But yeah, we have that so that if anything happens to them, like you said, Tiger, if anything happens to the streaming platforms, we still have access to those physical copies.
At Walmart you can get a box set of the complete Star Wars Saga.
$70.
Maybe. What's up?
No, we aren't. We're on a Mandalorian. Our homemate Havoc showed up, so
Ah, yes. He was a guest in one of our previous episodes.
so yeah, the complete set up with the sequels, no standalone movies, costs $43 for the whole box set.
Huh.
The Blu-rays cost $116.
There you go.
There's the price.
Yeah, there it is.
And I don't see any of the other, like.
But then compare that cost to how long is that you own? Whoa, English, hello. How long of a Disney Plus subscription is that versus how long do those physical medias last?
If
Yeah.
you do some fun things on computers with DVDs and CDs for storage,
For storage.
purposes, maybe it can last longer.
Yeah.
So.
It sucks because, streaming has made those physical copies kind of obsolete. Like, why would you
Yeah.
go and get a DVD to put in your DVD player or your Xbox or whatever when you can just pull it up on your TV, pull it up on your computer, just watch it? I mean, most computers don't even computers, not laptops. Some of them still do, but most computers don't come with CD drives anymore. There's just no reason to.
Yeah. I mean, my 15-year-old laptop that somehow still works, that I have back at my house, that was the last time I've seen an integrated CD DVD drive.
Yeah.
Actually, my second monitor is technically a TV, which leads to some fun things when Tiger and I try to watch stuff. But yeah, so my second monitor is a TV. It has a drive. I haven't gotten it to work yet, but it has a drive.
Interesting.
I'm
Dang.
looking for season 7 of the Clone Wars. There's a complete set with a Yoda figure. It's not even available. It's completely sold out. So
Jeez.
just trying to find all the seasons are hard too. So
Yeah, I bet.
and the price of it, it's for seasons 1 through 6, $79.
Jeez.
The Mandalorian, you can get Mandalorian seasons 1, 2, and 3 for $129. And that's just DVD, not even Blu-ray.
Yeah. The complete Rebels I'm finding is around $40, $50.
So even though it's a great investment, it's not a fun purchase to make at the
Especially considering that I know at least 3 of us here are in college and thus 90% broke.
I'm drumming for a living. That makes 4 of us that are broke.
Yeah.
Hey, if Andrew Haley would, if he's here, he would just be like, "Oh, you could put that on as a business expense."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's for the show, so tax write-off.
but don't make enough money from podcasting to do that yet. So
Real.
I like how you say yet.
hey, maybe we'll pick up steam and go viral. Something happens. I don't know.
Hey, you never know.
I mean, they say rebellions are built on hope. I guess podcasts are built on hope too.
That's a good, yeah, for sure.
Alright, I think it's a good place to end the show for us tonight. Make sure to check out the Sith Dominion Podcast. Link in the description. It's a cool podcast. It's a fun time listening and watching.
Yeah. Well, and we're doing like 2 shows for a couple weeks. We're doing D&D on Wednesdays, so
Okay, nice.
y'all feel free to stop by as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stopped by the other day. It was cool.
It was interesting.
Yes, very interesting. But check out the houseofisla.com. That's where we have all our links for our show, Sith Dominion Podcast, as well. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, or on an audio feed, rate us if there's enough chance. But make sure to join our Discord. You can be able to impact the episode and have a chance to see some potential chance to see content early.
Yeah.
With that said, may the Force be with you.